Hello Huskies, my name is Tyler Arden. I'm a proud Reno High alumnus from the class of 2016. Just like you, I've roamed the Yale Tiled halls, spent my days down in GB working on the red and blue, was out in the Red House prepping for FBLA competitions, and built floats for homecoming on student council. You name it, I was probably involved. That stuff wasn't what made up my high school experience though, because really what I gained and learned during those 4 years transcends any of the in-person activities you might think define your high school experience. It was within myself, through close friends that remain by my side to this day, teachers I still consider mentors, and the opportunity to explore and create that I found my passions for life. And that opportunity is still there for you. On newspaper, our motto was, and admittedly probably still is, every student has a story. Being a storyteller still to this day, and knowing we could all use some extra personal connection, I want to share 3 short, didactic little things about myself, and hopefully you can find some truths about life within them and some inspiration. The first thing is that I graduated from college in the middle of the pandemic. I'm now working and living in the Bay Area, and there's been plenty of milestones and accomplishments over the past few years that I've crossed. And yet, just like most of us, I've struggled through parts of this last arduous year. I know exactly what you're going through, and believe me, I feel your pain. There's many cliche ways of telling you this. I could say that this is water, or to enjoy the ride. And as a marketer, I spent the last few years studying psychology. And there's a little secret that we're all running on a hedonic treadmill, or you might call it the arrival fallacy. The idea that we'll be happy when and if we realize the idealized world in our heads. Yet we all exist on this journey together now. These moments we're living through are filled with many great memories and blessings if we're able to take our eyes off the finish line that we have in mind and reflect on the path that we're currently experiencing, even if it feels off trail. The second thing to know is that you are a change maker. You see, where I went to college, the campus prided itself on being a collective of change makers. It was on banners everywhere, on signs, emails, yet most people had no clue what it actually meant. But I'm here to tell you that Reno High is definitely a place that's filled with change makers. Every time I read about how you are standing up for what's right, it inspires me and it inspires the community around us. Even when up against tough challenges, you're focused on finding ways to make this world a better place. And as a community, I can say that we're definitely proud of you. Lastly, I'm a huge Disney fan. For half a year, I worked at theme parks down in Florida and got to end just about each and every night watching fireworks. Just like any job though, I can tell you there are plenty of low moments, and stressed people on vacation will not hesitate before yelling at you. Sometimes the stress of it all can just be overwhelming. It's a bit of a metaphor here, you see though, but remember that those fireworks are a reminder that our happily ever after is out there, and there's a great big beautiful tomorrow just around the corner. So remember, you exist, you are change makers, and you are on your way to your own happily ever after, wherever it may take you. I wish you guys all the best of luck, Huskies, and continue to persevere with all the grit and resiliency that you can muster. We're proud of you, and the entire alumni community, myself included, is here to help boost you up in whatever way we can.